G'day and welcome to 4-Speed DIECAST, the dumbest damn diecast channel in all of YouTube. I'm Max the Finger, and I'm doing a very poor impression of John Cadogan. If you don't know who that is, you're not Australian. With me as always is Mary.
Jesus, here we go again.
And Muffy.
Oh, hello everyone, nice to be here.
And Frank.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
And what we're going to do today is everybody's going to speak in an Australian accent because we're looking at Australian cars.
Oh, good God, here we go.
Oh, I've got one. Good day, mate.
No, you're supposed to speak with an Australian accent. Australia!
Oh, let's throw another shrimp on the barbecue.
You sound just the same as you do any other time. Australia!
Oh, I got this.
Yeah?
Hey, forget about it.
That's not Australian.
Yo, dude, surf's up, cowabunga.
That's not Australian either.
Mecca-lecca-hi, ho.
My God, what even was that? That was just gibberish.
Well, I don't know what language they speak in Australia.
I give up. All right, then let's try you, Mary. Let's hear your Australian accent. Australia!
You're gonna piss off every single person in Australia.
Just go with it, why don't you? Come on, have a little fun. Loosen up.
You're gonna piss everybody off, and you're gonna open the door one day, and there's gonna be a kangaroo, and it's gonna kick you in the fucking head.
Come on, just a little one.
Jesus Christ. I come from a land down under.
Australia! Probably the most famous Australian car is the Ford XB Falcon. This car was used as a Mad Max car in the Mad Max movies, and it... All right, look, I can't do it that way. I just can't do it for that long. Okay. All right, if I were excited, I could probably have a whole fucking argument with somebody in Australia, mate. You know what? I tell you what. Why don't you just take yourself out of your little car there and come over here and I'll smack you with this fucking kangaroo tail. Or something. Yeah. So anyway, I have had entire arguments with people in what I like to call a New Zealand accent, because nobody really knows what people from New Zealand sound like, except for maybe the Flight of the Conchords guys. Speaking of Concorde, this Ford XB Falcon, has the Concorde kit, which was made by a fella called Peter Akatipin. I think that's right. I don't know. Somebody who speaks Australian, please correct me on that guy's pronunciation. I think it's Akatipin. Peter Akatipin. He was a car guy, and he made body kits. And this is called the Monza front end. And I guess the whole kit was called like the Concorde kit. That's why this car is painted in this paint scheme. This is the Mad Max car. I have the Mad Max version of this car in black somewhere. Can't find it when I need it. But anyway, the point is, it's the same car. This is the Mad Max car, but in the colors of the show car that Akatipin that Peter used. The show car didn't have a blower. It didn't have the stacks on the side. It had different wheels. But this was the paint scheme, this red, white, and blue, and black. The Mad Max movies are really where I got my first taste of Australian cars. It was completely confusing, okay? It was completely confusing. I'm watching Mad Max for the first time. It's like 1980. It's on HBO. And it's really confusing because the movie comes on and there's these guys and they're driving these cars that I've not seen from the other side, because they drive on the wrong side of the road in Australia, just like the fucking British do, because I don't know why. So anyway, they're driving cars I've never seen. And when Mad Max first came out in America, all the voices were dubbed with American accents. So I was like 12, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And they show a Pontiac, like a Le Mans or a GTO in one of the scenes, and it's like, wait, that's and Fifi, the guy Fifi, you know, the head of the police force, the MFP there, he drives a right-hand drive Buick Riviera. I'm like, my little 12-year-old mind just couldn't handle it. It's like, what the hell is going on here? What are these strange-looking cars? And why are they on the wrong side of the car? And why are there American cars and these people are speaking like they're from fucking Brooklyn? What's going on? So anyway, that was kind of my introduction to Australian cars, which I got more acquainted with as the years went on, and they're really cool. So anyway, the Falcon, the XB Falcon, there was the XA and the XB and the XC that were all on this same basic body shell like this. There was a four-door as well, and the four-doors look just as cool as the two-doors, I think. But you could get a Falcon and a Fairmont and blah, blah, blah. A bunch of different bodies. There was a Landau. Yeah, that's a bizarre looking one. So yeah, this is a green light. Let's see, we got a Hot Wheels? We got a Hot Wheels. All right, let's put this guy over here for right now. Let's stick him up there. Hold on to that, Frank. We got a Hot Wheels, and it's a premium. They make a regular, you know. Hot Wheels has got the regular, with the regular Hot Wheels wheels. Let's look at that little XB GT351 on the side. That's very nice. Hot Wheels does a pretty good XB Falcon, kids. Got to tell you. Let's look at the front here. Whoa, come on. Focus, Forrest. Focus, Forrest, focus. There we go. The front ends, unfortunately, are not painted in. Maybe I need to do that. But it's a very, very good representation of the XB Falcon. Just needs some detailing and some focus. Needs some fucking focus. Right there in the middle of the taillight panel. If we had taillights, we don't. But right there in the middle, there should be another GT351 badge. Really nice little castings. Where's the other one? Where's the yellow one? There's the yellow one. And he as well has GT351. He's missing a little bit of paint right back there after the underfur. This one, yeah, the paint's a little on the top of it. It's like, and on the hood. But then again, this thing is probably 10 years old. I don't know. It could probably do with a hood patch redo. And besides that, the entrance to the scoops is body color, so that doesn't look any good. Is that dirty? Is it dirty? Yeah, it's kind of dirty. Oh, well. It's set out a lot. What are you going to do? But yeah, great little cars to detail, I think. Does it have the 351 thing on there? Maybe it does. No, there's nothing on there. Too bad. Let's look at the taillights on this one, and maybe they're better. Let's just look at them. There we go. These are kind of filled in. It looks a lot better. No. I thought we might have the GT351 badge back there, but we don't. But you can see the taillights there, how it's all kind of filled in. Really like it. Like the design. Got that nice Coke bottle shape, you know. Got the lumpy hips and the narrow top. Oh, like I like my women. Big at the hip and narrow at the top. Oh, that's terrible. I like the wheels on this. Kind of cool. I've debated on whether to take the Forza sticker off of it or not. Forza. I'm hitting the Holden again. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Front end looks a lot better. all colored in. So, you know, we probably need to take one of these and do that one of these days. Is it going to be today? I don't know. Probably not. If you've heard me bitch about premium Hot Wheels before with paint that was shit, well, here's another one. Yeah, paint's just absolutely horrible on it. What are you going to do? I don't know what this was when it was new. $6, something like that. Yeah. That paint line, the split there between the yellow and the black, right up there by the deck lid. Not good. Not good. That side's pretty good, I guess, but that side, not so much. What are you gonna do? Okay, let's look at a Holden then. We got this Holden over here. This Holden Monaro, which I think was supposed to be a 72, 73, something like that. Holden Monaro. It's the companion piece to the Mad Max car, which I don't have one of here. But in the opening chase of Mad Max, oh wait a minute, no, see, I'm telling you wrong again. It was a Falcon chasing the Knight Rider, who was driving one of these what is HQ Monaro, Holden Monaro. This one is a GTS. It's not a GTS 350, I don't think. Yeah, we went through this all before. Many episodes ago. I gave one of these away to Clarence. Hi, Clarence. And I hope you like it. It's one of my favorite little Hot Wheels here. It's, anyway, in the Mad Max movie, this would have been the car that the Knight Rider was driving in the first scene, the gray car that's all kind of beat up. A Pursuit Special, I think it was, that they called it. And of course, Mad Max, or, you know, Max Rockatansky would have been in a Falcon, but a four-door Falcon. We got one of those? Yeah, I've been including pictures because sometimes it helps. And then later on, of course, you know, he was in this. So, you know, this is the Mad Max duo here, except it's not. All right, enough of that stupid shit. So, we've already looked at this guy. He's got a roll cage inside. He's got a full cage. I think when we first looked at this guy, I said something about I should buy another one to take the roll cage out of. And I did. I bought another one. And I did not take it apart to take the roll cage out of it. Again, it's a premium, and yeah, the paint on this one's all right, I guess. Let's park him in there. But we want to look at a different Australian Holden because we already seen one of those, so we're going to see something else. And here we go, the Holden Tirana A9X. I believe there was another one before this. Well, there was a couple before this. When the Tirana first came out, they had a straight six, which I believe was 186 cubic inches or something like that. And you could get those things with 3 carbs and a hot cam. And yeah, that was, what'd they call that? The XU1, I think. And then the really super hot homologation version the car was the what was it? XU1 GTR. Badass little cars. And then they changed the body style in 75 or so and went to this, which is kind of GM looking. It is GM looking because it's also an Opel. So, and a couple other things. So let's get this guy out and have a look at him here, shall we? All right, there we go. I've destroyed the eBay value, I guess. But there we go. Little Holden Tirana. I hope I'm saying that right. But you Aussie people, if you're out there, you can tell me if I'm wrong. It's a great looking little car. This was also the Opel Ascona, I believe it was. And Vauxhall in England also had a version. What was that? Was it the Forenza? I don't remember. I don't know anymore. I've got too much stupid shit in my head. Pad printed taillights. Very nice. What do we say on the back there? SS. Okay, great. Yeah. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah, I got the fender flares and the spoiler. Can we see inside? Not really, I guess, but it's my channel. We can never see inside, especially when it's black. I'm wondering why we're seeing white at the back of the hood scoop there, because it's a reverse opening scoop, so you would think that would be black. Fresh out of the box here, kids. You can see the paint on the hood is kind of How about the roof? How's our roof look? We look pretty good up there? Yeah, we look pretty good up there. Hot Wheels Premium. This one also has a roll cage in it, I guess. Yeah, it's got a roll bar. It doesn't have the whole cage. But yeah, great looking little car. Reminds me a lot of the Vegas and the, you know, those kinds of cars. And those kinds of cars. It kind of looks, it's like the size of a Vega, well, a little bigger than Vega, and it's kind of like, got the styling of the, the 75 to 79 Chevy Nova. It's kind of got that look, you know. But still, it's not bad. It's not that I mind that look at all. I rather liked it. I didn't like the new Novas when they first came out, but I got over it after a while. Like that front end. Very nicely done, very nicely detailed. Got the big SS badge again in the front. Got the Holden insignia up there above the grill. Very nice. Wow. I will forgive the crappy looking paint on the hood for that. That is nice. Is it supposed to have that little dip? I don't think it's supposed to have that little dip right there in the paint coming over the edge of the fender there, but what are you gonna do? Overall, it's pretty nice. Exhaust coming out to one side there. We probably need to paint that in the future. Give that a little color. Throw a little something on it. Just a beautiful little car. I mean, and it's appropriate, I guess, that these are both black and white. You know, it's like if I had to pick one, honestly, it would be the Falcon. You know, and it wouldn't be that Falcon because it's like, it's not my speed. You know, too many stripes, too overdone. But something like this. Come on. Nice little 351 Cleveland in there, 4-speed behind it, 9-inch rear end. Come on. What's not to like? And that color. I just love the color. It looks so much like a Mustang, you know. They were kind of designed around the same time. You can see some Torino kind of influence in the side profile there. And, you know, if a Mustang and a Torino from the early 70s had a baby, it would be the XB Falcon. Or, you know. So yeah, like it a lot. Maybe we'll paint these up in the next episode. Well, probably not the next episode because God knows what that will even be. But we got to do something with these because, man, you know, a wheel swap and a few details. This one, why is the black paint so bad on this one? I think this one just needs all the black paint replaced. Yeah, this one here though, he looks pretty good overall. So maybe we'll detail him up. We might experiment on this one. Not now, probably not the next episode, probably not the episode. Will it ever happen? Will it ever happen? I don't know. Well, we would talk about the Chrysler products from Australia as well. We've talked about the Holdens, we've talked about the Fords, not extensively. This isn't like a history of Australian automotive engineering or something, But the problem with talking about the Chryslers, either the little Pacers or the Chargers, is that does anybody make them? I can't find them. There are a couple of manufacturers in Australia that do scale versions of the little Chryslers, but not many. And I really don't know where to find one of the little Chargers at all. It would be nice to have, some other Australian cars, because there's a bunch of them and they're cool. But we don't, so, what are you going to do? So anyway, I guess that's going to do it for this time. You know what to do. If you like it, take your thumb and shove it up a kangaroo's ass. And subscribe. Sure, why not? Comment rudely if you please. And if you don't like it, well, you know what to do.
Smash on your head.
Bye.